Hey guys, welcome to TCT On the Road. We're here in Atlanta, home to our station WIGL Channel 38, and we're here connecting with the community, showing you all the great places to see if you're in Atlanta or if you're planning on making a visit. So today we're at the Hammonds house where we're going to go inside and hear about some of the history. This place is a museum dedicated to artists of African descent. Great location, so looking forward to hearing more about it. Let's go in.
The Hammonds House is located in the West End Historic District of Atlanta. The West End is on the National Register of Historic Places. And our current exhibit is From Here I Saw What Happened and I Cried by Carrie Mae Weems. Now this is a series of photographs, not originally taken by her, but rephotographed, altered, and have commentary added to it to give it what her interpretation is. It's a series of photographs about people of African American descent enslaved and newly freed. What Carrie Mae tries to do here is to take shots and give black people some dignity in a very trying situation, which slavery was, and to try to educate the general public about the conditions that led to the inequities that we still live with today. If we look at the chronology of history and enslavement in America, slavery was in America for 350 years, and the Civil Rights Bill is only 50 years old.
My fellow Americans, I am about to sign into law the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
So this is not ancient history. This is a way of understanding and explaining where we are today. Like I said, we cannot deal with the issues that we have today unless we understand how we got here. And these photographs are an attempt to tell that story. The House Museum is named after Dr. Otis Thrasher Hammond. He was an African-American physician, an anesthesiologist here in Atlanta, and was mentor to many of the doctors who are practicing today. But he was also an art lover, and he collected over 250 pieces of art from the African diaspora. As you look around, you can see that there is art from Africa, which is basically tribal art. And then we have modern African American art, the gold dust piece over there. He purchased this house in 1979. I saw pictures of it at that time, and it had really fallen on hard times. It took him 5 years to do the restoration. The restoration as opposed to a renovation, where he actually tried to bring the house back to its original glory. He traveled all over the world. Many of the pieces that you see here in the house, the furniture, the lighting, while not original to the house, are original to the period. He actually lived in the house for only about 6 to 8 months, and then he passed. His family sold the house and his collection to Fulton County, who turned it into the museum that you see today. And we think that our mission comes from what Dr. Hammonds did, is to collect, preserve, and educate people on African American art and art from the African diaspora. One of the most enjoyable features about the Hammonds house is its backyard. It becomes a community meeting space. We often have people have weddings, birthday parties. We've had concerts, dinners out here. We can seat over 300 people at 8-foot rounds in this space. And so we really enjoy it from the perspective of the people who work here, and of course we allow the community to come and use this as an event venue as well as a museum.
Well, we've had a great time here at the Hammonds house. I hope you enjoyed learning about it, learning about the history, seeing all the great artwork they have on display, and I invite you and encourage you, if you're here in the Atlanta area, to come check it out, or if you're just planning on maybe visiting, this is one of the great locations to come see and do while you're in the area. We love being a part of the community with our station Channel 38 WIGL, and so we encourage you to be a part of what we're doing here as we broadcast the gospel to the Atlanta area.